Hey guys, welcome to the Conjurer's Table. So today I'm going to do a quick episode on a cool gift that just arrived from my good friend Mark Wilco. And it came all the way from Columbus, Ohio. Okay, let's open this buddy up and see what I received. Nope. Oh, some real cool things. So I think these are Devil Pod. See? So that's the Devil Pod. And then I got some bones. That's pretty cool. There we go. And I got this bone right here. And then some of these bones right here. That's pretty cool. I'm gonna have to ask him what kind of bones these are that he sent me. And then when I do, I'll mark them in comments below. But that's actually pretty cool. Another thing that I wanted to show you guys was this book right here, the Tarot Bible, that I just got from Barnes & Noble about 15 minutes from our house. This I was inspired to get when I saw the review of it from Simon from Hermit's Cave. It's very cool, this book. So let's see, a bit of what's in this book and the contents. So it's broken up into different parts. Part 1 is the tarot basics. So we have what is tarot, the history of tarot, why to use tarot, how tarot works, a symbolic language, tarot as a mirror, the deck and its structure, different tarot decks. And then in part 2 we have the tarot directory, how to use the directory, getting started, the major arcana, the minor arcana, everyday spreads, relationship spreads, revelation spreads, destiny spreads, as well as developing skills and knowledge. So that seems really cool. A lot of useful things in there. Sorry, just kind of quickly flipping through this. Oh, that's kind of cool. So it even goes through, like, for example, on this page here, it shows you a little bit about your first reading and step-by-step guide. For example, how to prepare your environment, what questions you should be thinking about, your focus, looking up the interpretations for each card, and then if you're reading for another person besides yourself. And then we go into the definitions of the major arcana. So for example, on the first page we have the Fool card, and then it has the key words, key phrases, and then the interpretation. For example, for the Fool, the key words are impulse, infatuation, blind to the truth, childlike, pure, and uncorrupt. And the key phrases are the eternal optimist, ready to leap into anything, taking each adventure as it comes, spontaneous and carefree, going on a personal quest, and impulsive setting off into the unknown. And then of course it gives a long description of the interpretation of the Fool card. And then it does that with all of the cards in the major arcana, and then it goes into the minor arcana. So for example, in the minor arcana, it says that it consists of 56 cards made up of 4 suits, which are the swords, wands, pentacles, and cups. Each suit has 14 cards numbered ace, number 1, all the way through 10, and then there's the 4 court cards, the page, the king, the queen, and the knight. And then it gives just a description of the court cards and what they represent, and then individually each card, for example, it'll say what the kings represent, the queens represent something, knights represent something, and then the pages. And then, oh, this book even has exercises. For example, on this page here, it shows you court card exercises. It's this one right here, if you can see it on this side. And then this is also useful because sometimes I've been struggling with the minor arcana, especially trying to remember what each card represents. So it has each number, so it has ace through 10, and then I'll say, for example, all the ace cards represent beginnings, vitality, and new opportunities. The 2s represent balancing events, duality, doubling strength, or splitting power. Creativity, results, achievement are number 3. 5s are versatility, communication, opening up. 6 is harmony, idealism, inner peace. 7s are dreams, illusion, magic. 8s, overcoming obstacles, ease restrictions. 9s are action, courage, self-confidence. And 10s are endings and beginnings, new destinations and fulfillments. And it starts to make sense because as you pair these all together, it gives you like a bigger picture to the minor arcana, because apparently the major arcana are dealing with like the bigger picture, and then the minor arcana are like the little puzzle pieces that give you the smaller detailed picture of what's going on. And then it gives you some daily practices and different tarot spreads that you can use. Yeah, actually a lot of different tarot spreads you can use. And then tips on numerology. Oh, tarot magic. I didn't know that. So, for example, this is really interesting. I'm on the tarot magic page, and here it's showing a list of different cards and what candles to use. Choose the card that most closely corresponds with the spell you want to perform. Light a candle, place it next to the card face up. Concentrate on the card for a few minutes, repeat its name 3 times, and the spell is cast. So, yeah, and it goes through all the major cards, and then it lists what color candle you need, and, for the spell that it does. For example, the Fool, you light a white candle, and that spell is for new beginnings, children, and creativity. The Lovers card, you light a green candle, and it's for love spells, sex, and romance. For the Death card, you light a brown candle. It's for dumping emotional baggage and fresh starts. And for the Sun card, you light a gold candle, and it's for happiness, energy, and creativity. And then we go into numerology. So each quintessential number means, and then it gives you the meaning. So for example, 1, the number of action, single-minded, independent. The number 1 informs you that you must be innovative and motivated to succeed in your plan. Number 7, the number of mysticism. In your life journey, you will encounter many people involved in your healing. You have an extraordinary talent for understanding the world, listening to your intuition for the answer to a current dilemma. And it goes all the way from 1 to 9, unless there's another page. Yeah, it's just 1 to 9. Oh, come on, Thor, come on! And then it goes into astrology and the cards. For example, it tells you, oh, this is interesting. So Aries is the Emperor, Taurus is the Hierophant, Gemini is the Lovers, Cancer the Chariot, Leo is Strength, Virgo is the Hermit, Libra is Justice, Scorpio is Death, Sagittarius Temperance, Capricorn the Devil, Aquarius the Star, Pisces the Moon. Now we go into the planet cards. So the Sun is obviously the Sun. Come on, Thor. Ugh. He's trying to go after the bones. That's creepy. So the planet cards. We have the Sun is the Sun. The Moon is the High Priestess. Mercury the Magician. Venus the Empress. Mars the Tower. Jupiter the Wheel of Fortune. Saturn the World. Uranus the Fool. Neptune the Hanged Man. And Pluto is Judgment. Oh, and then we even have a crystals page. So I guess each card of the major arcana are linked to a specific crystal. For example, the Moonstone is the Chariot, Strength is Tiger's Eye. The Fool is orange carnelian. The Magician is represented by the Topaz crystal. The Star is amber, and the Judgment is amethyst. And those are just a couple that are listed on this page. Oh, wow, it even goes into psychology and archetypes. There's pages on meditation. Oh, there's even a section on creating your own cards and spreads. And designing your own deck. But yeah, this is a real cool book. And if you guys don't have it, I definitely would suggest it. Because it pretty much covers... everything. So it is called The Tarot Bible by Sarah Bartlett. And remember, that is what it looks like. Okay, thanks for tuning in, guys. So the next episode that I'm going to be filming and having up for you guys is going to be on the Skeleton Tarot, and then coming up after that will be the Oculi Occultati. Well, I will see you guys later. Have a fantastic day, and don't forget to like and subscribe my channel. Bye, guys.